So basically I just gotta hold the fucking camera, because I tried to like level this camera where I could actually like, talk and like not have to fucking hold it. But, shit is just kind of like really annoying me with like the battery level and stuff like that. I'm hoping the battery level doesn't die either because it's on 1%. But, um, I wanted to pop on by saying you can't be mad at people for choosing their dreams and choosing to be busy living their dreams and living their life and their dreams and their goals and stuff over having a relationship with you, or having having some type of friendship or relationship or whatever with you. You can't necessarily be mad about that because the person's choosing their dreams or to follow their life and do because their schedule and their life is so busy, and between they're trying to do what they need to do for their life, and then they're also trying to do what they need to do for their dreams and etc. So you can't be mad about that. I mean, I'm surprised at all, because I almost thought certain people who, these a couple people who chose to, their dreams and to do, to follow their dreams and to, do their artwork and stuff, and, focus more on their artwork and their family and stuff and the personal matters, and then all the other artistic stuff they were doing besides having a relationship with me. I almost thought they would actually have, maybe, blocked me or defriended me by now because of certain things, or certain, certain things that were going on. But hopefully that's not the case, because in the same thing I know what they probably know is that, they have dreams and stuff and things to fulfill and stuff like that, but they also offer things that can help me advance and create and evolve and grow and etc. with my dreams as well. Granted, I'm not going to have my hopes all up in the air or my heart on my sleeve, thinking like, oh, this person's going to be able to have like a friendship with me, and we're going to be like the best of friends, and we're going to be like really close, and they're going to be like my best person that I admire and really care about. But that's not going to happen. But as far as like an actual, like, relationship a little bit, where they at least offer, a chance to do something artistically and stuff like that, that might happen. But as far as, anything type of getting to know anybody personally, I've kind of had to take rain checks and stuff on stuff like that, and I've kind of had to do my own thing, and I've kind of had to just go off on my own and do my own thing. I mean, I kind of still am an artist, and I'm still a painter, and I'm still a writer and stuff like that. I'm just going on a big giant hiatus right now, trying to focus a little bit more of my money right now on cosplay and stuff, and the holidays and stuff that's going on with stuff like that. Granted, I only have a certain amount of money to do a certain amount of things with, so I can only focus on my money and put it towards the intentions of certain goals each month. I can't do all the goals I would like to do, but I only get a certain amount of spending each month to be able to put, forth the money toward the intention of fulfilling maybe a goal, or being able to do this or that or this. So, it depends on what goal or dream I want to fulfill. I mean, if I wanted to put my money towards being an artist, I mean, I put my money towards being an artist. Regardless, I still support local and stuff. I talked about that in another video. I mean, I still support local and stuff. I still am a part of the big local community, and I'm still an artist, and I'm still well known within the local community and stuff like that as an artist and a individual. So, I still kind of support them when I can and etc. Although I don't always agree with the group of people that I always interact with and stuff. I don't always have to agree with them and stuff, but sometimes you don't always have to agree with people, or you don't always have to see eye to eye with people to also always try to show that person respect. Showing somebody respect doesn't always have to happen. Doesn't necessarily always mean it has to happen where you have to agree. You can disagree and still show people respect. Even though you might not agree with everything they have to say. Which is kind of me right now. I mean, I don't agree with everything that gets preached in the arts and stuff like that, especially when people want to get political with some of their views and stuff. I mean, the thing is, I'm independent. I was always independent as a political person because I was kind of new and fresh to the whole voting thing and stuff like that, and I don't really know enough to really be able to make my solid choice on who I really should vote for, or who should really get in there. But as of like 2017 or so, or when the last election happened, it was like we had Donald Trump in office, and Donald Trump was such a horrible president that I feel like we needed a change, and I was hoping that Joe Biden and the Democrats would bring the change, but really they brought some things to light and stuff, but they didn't really bring the change or the things that I was hoping for or was really seeking and stuff like that when it came to like the changes and things that I had hoped to see and experience. So I was really let down at the Democrats this year too, even though I'm kind of independent, I voted more Democrat, and the Democrats kind of lost their place in my view, in my eyes, as far as you know being worthy of the seat of being leading us as a country. But it's usually one of the two extremes. It's either the Republicans, which I really have a lot of issues with with Republican values, and then there's the Democrats, which I can level with some Democratic values, but sometimes Democratic values get a little more liberal or a little bit more, I don't know what the word is, but it's like there's certain things about democratic values that kind of bother me. I've said before, I'm kind of more democratic, or I lean on more democratic, but really I'm more independent. But I mean, I am more democratic when I said that this year, it was like more because I was leaning more on the democratic type of views as far as like my as far as where I wanted to see the country go. But unfortunately nobody's making it any easier, and it's like we got the Republicans and the Democrats fighting each other left and right. So people get mad at me because they feel like I'm a traitor because I will speak against certain things, or if I don't agree with certain things, or if I don't agree with certain people, I'll speak on it. And it's like everybody has an issue with me because it's like against what they feel is the social norms, or so the protocol to the just and fair society, and etc. But I'm at that point now. It's like neither Democrats nor Republicans have my vote. I just don't think this year is gonna really see me go either Democrat or Republican. I can go independent, but I'm not going to go Democrat or Republican for a while because I think both of them really need to be on a back burner. But that's just my opinion. But as far as my dreams and stuff, I am still an artist and stuff. People look at me and wonder what the hell I'm doing and why I'm buying so many, like, these toy props and stuff for cosplay and stuff like that, which they're mostly all for cosplay, or most of them are for cosplay or certain things later on down the line. But people look at me funny and say, oh, what is he doing? Why is he not an artist? Why is he not taking that seriousness as an artist, and as an artist that we all once knew of him and stuff like that? Well, with the changes and things that I'm going through on a personal level, and with my emotional and mental health, and everything with my changes that I've been going through, and the things I've been working out and counseling and stuff, and other different things and stuff like that, I I just need to let loose for a little bit. I need to like connect with my inner child. Connecting with my inner child and healing my inner child. The once inner child that got so hurt, or whatever we want to call it, because of, trauma or whatever else that, got, hurt, or, abused, or, but I want to connect with that more inner child, way of myself, where I can still be like an adult, but I can still kind of be kind of childlike, and I can still have fun and learn how to let loose after a while, For the longest time, I took things so seriously. Everybody's so used to seeing me take things so seriously and be all serious and be all like all moody and brooding and stuff like that. They don't expect to see me all playful and all kinds of, kind of nerd like and kind of dorky, but I do have those qualities about myself too. I've always had those qualities. A lot of people tell me to grow up because they're, they live in a part of their lives where they've had to grow up too fast, and they feel like, it's not socially acceptable for somebody who's like a 30-year-old man to, be into cosplay or, rock a Pokemon shirt or rock anything like that, because they feel that certain things are socially unacceptable and stuff like that when it comes to the social norms. But I'm not always one for social norms, and I'm not always one for the social of society. I'm not big on societal norms and stuff like that. So I tend to want to break the rules a little bit with the social society norms and stuff, and I try to just do what I do and have fun with stuff, especially within my artistic style, and just trying to be like kind of childlike in my personality, and not saying you want to actually act like a freaking kid. No, you want to still be able to learn how to like pull it back and be able to be an adult at times, but there's still times where you want to like come out and be like, oh, have a little fun and just play around a little bit and just kind of enjoy yourself, because you just want to let loose and have a little bit of a good time. It's like, I know how to pay my bills. I know how to like, have sex. I know how to be mature, and I know all the things about maturity and being an adult. And maybe I don't. Maybe some people say there's a lot more to maturity than what you think there is, and maybe there is. There's a lot more to life than what I probably think there is too. I mean, I don't always experience too much. Sometimes I just sit here and I'm on my own, and I sit here and I kind of just wonder what's going on, and I do my own thing. But I am excited. I am excited for the holidays and stuff. I can't believe the holidays are already here. I did get one of my packages in today. I didn't get to post about it yet from Instagram, but I got my meditation CD, The Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks. It's a meditation CD for the Law of Attraction. I got myself the How to Love Yourself cards. These are affirmation cards of how to love yourself by Louise Hay, who was the founder of Hay House. And I got these by Esther and Jerry Hicks. These are Health and the Law of Attraction cards, which I didn't have these, and I thought these were different. So I got these two decks, and I got the CD. As far as anything spiritual and stuff, I did a lot better getting, my spiritual books and stuff from Amazon, because a lot of my Amazon books that I got, as I was telling my mental health worker, a lot of the books I got on Amazon were basically $5 for a like new condition book and free shipping. You get like new condition book, and you get free shipping for like $5. So for $5, you're hopefully going to get a decent book for $5, and you got free shipping for it. I mean, that's kind of what I kind of look for sometimes when I do shopping on Amazon. Sometimes I look for like the free shipping on certain books and things, where I can see if somebody's offering certain like below like $10 or so, or like $5 or anything below $10, where you can get the book for that and free shipping. So, I mean, I know how to save money and bargain my money. I mean, I've always been very, I was talking to my mom about being very frugal today, because somebody said I was very frugal with my money and etc. And I told my mom too. I told my mom I'm going to start calling her Discount Sandy, because the reason why I'm starting to call her Discount Sandy is because she's very, very frugal to the last drop of her money. She's very frugal. I mean, you wonder where I get it from. You should see my mom. You should see my mom try to budget and try to make ends meet and try to get the best deal and the best discounts and stuff on different things and stuff like that for the money and the price. Because me and my mom don't necessarily come from a lot of money. I mean, we don't, My mom and I don't come from a lot of money. I don't come from a lot of money. I mean, I have a lot of nice wealth in here, which kind of built up and stuff over time and etc. But, I don't necessarily I don't necessarily have a lot of money, and I don't come from like a rich family. I mean, a lot of my family actually are all basically disabled people. I mean, my father was disabled, my mother was disabled. I'll take that back. Before my father was disabled, my father was a veteran. my father was a veteran. He was a veteran, but he had dishonorable discharge. So he got dishonorable discharge because of something that had happened. So he got, dishonorable discharge. So he wasn't really like honored too much because he was dishonored in a way because he got the dishonorable discharge. But my mother way back when used to work for Sikorsky's until an accident happened and she got sprayed with like the chemicals in her face and stuff, and then she started having seizures and stuff. Because my mom used to work for Sikorsky's Aircrafts in Stratford or Stanford or wherever that is, and my mom used to be able to work on making the planes and stuff and that over at Sikorsky's. So my mom was a very good lady, and my mom is still a very good lady, but she tries hard, even since her disability and stuff, she's really tried hard for me to always give me some of the things I wanted, or always tried hard to really make ends meet, and always tried hard to be the best mom possible. At the same time, I always say like try to bitch and complain about my mother, but there's times where your mother really is like your best friend because your mother can really come through for you on some things, and really, at least my mom does. She really comes through for me on some things, and she really comes through, and she really does a lot for me, even though some things she doesn't want to do because of whatever her religious views are, or whatever her personal views are on the matter. She won't do certain things, but if you can get her to do some things and stuff, she will do a couple things that you want her to do for yourself, and she will do them for you, and etc. And she's a very, my mom's a very nice mom. Don't I mean people get me wrong sometimes when I say, oh, my mom is this way or that way, but my mom can have toxic traits in her too. I mean, my mom has toxic traits in her. Not that we're gonna sit here and like give excuses to toxic traits and bad behavior, but um like anybody could be a little toxic, or anybody could be a certain way when it comes to different things. But doesn't mean you have to put up with it and stuff either. But if she's your mother and stuff, your mother's your mother. You don't want to like sit here and totally disrespect your mother either, because that lady gave birth to you, and she birthed you into this world. She can take you out of this world at the same time. So but, my mother's done a lot for me. She's done a lot for me. I mean, she's done things for me in areas that she feels that she can do them in. I mean, I tend to do some things in the areas where I feel like she can't do them for me, or she doesn't feel like she just wants to do them for me. I usually have to, like, pick up where she's lacking, and I have to do certain things for me where I can do the certain things where that she wouldn't do for me, and I can still do them and stuff because I still am an adult. And if I want to practice like things like, say, affirmation cards or meditations and stuff like that, which a lot of conservative Christian type people kind of look down on that because of their views. I mean, I will practice my meditations and my cards and stuff like that, um but yeah, my mom's a very nice lady. She can be a very nice lady, and at the same time she can also be very toxic and have a lot of trouble and drama. I think sometimes when she's doing drama and stuff, she's acting out in a way because she wants the attention. She wants me to rush in and save her, and kind of rush in there to help her all the time and stuff. And then I gotta tell her sometimes, though, that's not the case. I can't always rush in to help you and save you. You're gonna have to work through some stuff on your own, and work through some stuff to be able to do what you gotta do so you can grow, change, and evolve, and become a better person, and a better person for yourself and your situation. I can't always be running down there for you, I mean, but yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm excited because I am going to get a bunch of things coming. My mom has 2 t-shirts for me. My mom got me more cans of collard greens. My mom got me tons of cans of collard greens. My mom said she got me a big old can of Old Glory collard greens. She went to a Spanish market in Waterbury the other day. She was in a Spanish market, and she bought me these collard greens, this big old can of collard greens, she said. So I'm really excited. I'm just waiting to see if who's going to be able to bring her down here so I can actually see her before the holidays, and hopefully maybe go out for food, or she might give me money for food or laundry or something, and I also got to see if she can help me get some Robitussin. I mean, I could get the Robitussin on my own, but I don't really want to spend my last $20 doing that. But we'll have to see. I mean, as an adult and as maturity, I think sometimes you just got to get yourself the Robitussin and do what you got to do. But this is one thing I just noticed I didn't have in the house that I probably should have got, but I know she wanted to take the bus and go to the dollar store and get me it from the dollar store, but I haven't necessarily talked to her about whether she's going to be able to get me the Robitussin or not, because that's one thing I just didn't have as far as stocking up for, like, the winter, and if I got sick or something, you know. I got ginger ale, I got the cold and flu, I got Tylenol, but I don't have Robitussin. I mean, I have one opened already, but I want to get like one extra one or so in the house before it gets bad, you know? Um, but yeah, my family and I don't come from money. And it's a big misconception because I have a lot of nice things in here, and I put my money towards a lot, you know, the money I do have towards a lot of the things that I have and stuff, and I've always looked for deals and stuff like that too, because I'm a lot like my mother when it comes to deals and the way she raised me about finding a good deal on stuff and stuff like that, you know. Um, but I don't come from a lot of money. I mean, I come from like the really poor one of the poorest. I don't even my income's not even considered income. Let's put it that way. My income's not even considered income. That tells you how low on the chain I am. My income's not even considered income. It's just considered something for the people who are disabled and stuff, that, you know, for those who are in need, who are disabled and can't work, or the elderly, or, you know, they're disabled, for them to have something so they can hopefully help use it to pay their bills and get their stuff made. But I don't make a lot of money. I never made a lot of money, you know. I have a big dream about possibly putting out a poetry book and stuff, and I don't necessarily know how to do that because I don't make a lot of money and stuff, and I don't make a lot of funds to really get shit off the ground and stuff like that, you know? But I'm doing all right though. I'm doing all right. I'm just chilling. I had an energy drink. I was like, you know what? It's Friday. TGIF, it's Friday. Had an energy drink. Gonna have some Gatorade. Uh, Had a Gatorade earlier. Got to finish the rest of this probably before I drink the other one. But I'm just chilling at this point. You know, there's not much going on, you know. I am doing all right. I mean, I actually got a lot more packages coming. I had like about 15 packages coming. Because let me tell you, when I found a bunch of books on Amazon for like $5 or less than $10 and free shipping, I went and I bought a bunch of those books for like, you know, for like, I went and just added a bunch of those books to my cart, and I got a couple of them. But it's not just actually books. I mean, I ordered these cards. You know, I ordered these cards from Hay House because I wanted these cards from Hay House, and I ordered this meditation CD. But I also got books. I got another Laplander coming. I have the Ren Laplander from Ren and Stimpy, from the Nickelodeon cartoon from the 90s called Ren and Stimpy. I have that Laplander. But I also did order Reptar's Laplander. I ordered Reptar's Laplander, and I do have that coming as well, because I actually they gave me a certain amount off of that, plus whatever else. So I did get Reptar's Laplander, because that was one of the Laplanders that I wanted to get originally from Spirit Halloween before it sold out. So I actually got Reptar's Laplander. You know, granted, somebody's actually selling them by bulk, because somebody's selling them like 4 left in stock, buy all 3 for this much or that much. So somebody probably bought like 3 or 4 of them and is trying to resell them to make some money or something. So, but I'm doing all right. You know, I'm doing all right at this point. I mean, the holidays are coming up. I think this Saturday or next Saturday, I got go stand in line to go get a turkey. You know, I'm hoping I can get a turkey. I'm hoping there's going to be turkeys. You know, my worker said he was looking for a turkey recently, a small turkey, because he doesn't want a big turkey, because normally a regular sized turkey and stuff for him is not going to really feed his family and stuff, because they don't really like a lot of leftovers and stuff. And they wanted like a smaller turkey because they don't want to do all that where there's all these leftovers and stuff this year. So they were looking for something a little smaller, and he said he went to Aldi's. He said he went to Aldi's, and Aldi's was pretty much sold out of turkeys. So um I also signed my name up for I also signed my name up for for something for from the agency. For the agency, I've also signed my name up for something where the mental health agency this year. This year they're going to do something different. But some of the previous years they rented out. They rented out the building in the park, and they had like a big buffet for all the clients. All the clients, both young adult and adult program clients, and the staff members make a bunch of food, and then they serve a bunch of food to the clients and the clients and the clients and the staff. So that was really cool, but they're not doing it this year kind of like that. What they're going to do is they're going to make it probably from home, or make it from home, or make it from somewhere. Then they're going to probably, what they're going to do is they're going to piece up, they're going to piece up containers and stuff, and then they're going to probably pretty much drop certain things off to certain people and etc. when the time comes. So I'm hopefully going to have like a meal or two dropped off. Not that I might need it, because I'm hopefully going to get my own turkey, and I have my own. I started when I went grocery shopping. I got my own instant mashed potatoes. I got my instant stuffing, and I got my collard greens. So I'm gonna have a good Thanksgiving. I'm just gonna have to take the tinfoil off my burners, because I have tinfoil on some of my burners, because I sometimes when I cook and stuff, things splatter all over the place, and then some of the burners get very oily and stuff, and because the burners get very oily and stuff, I don't want them to get very oily and stuff. I wanted them to kind of you know kind of stay clean, so I put tinfoil on them. But I am gonna, have to take the tinfoil off my burners and be able to cook like a full blown meal for myself. I'm gonna cook a full blown meal. It's just gonna be me for the holidays. I don't plan on seeing my mother too much. I think that's why she's trying to come up beforehand, because I think during the holidays and stuff, all her friends and stuff get busy and stuff, so she might not be able to see me. So for the holidays and stuff, I'm gonna be sitting here kind of cooking on my own. I'm kind of just gonna be enjoying the home life and say, "Oh, you made it through another year. Happy holidays." Oh, the other thing too is though some people said they wanted to get together with me on Thanksgiving and stuff, but that wasn't a definite. That wasn't a definite, because they weren't sure of the schedule and stuff. But some people wanted to get together with me on Thanksgiving. But whether that's gonna happen or not, who knows? Because that might not happen. That might not be able to come through. But regardless, as long as you can take care of yourself, you're great. I'm still hoping that they're going to come through with giving us another, people like myself and some other people, we've been getting the $95 extra in food money at towards the end of each month. I think we got it last month, because they announced it last month that they were going to continue that, and people were going to get the $95 extra, which I'm hoping they continue, because I would like to, I have some now. I have some eggnog and stuff in there now, but I would like to get more eggnog and stuff by the time, Thanksgiving happens. I would like to get more eggnog and a couple other things in the house, so I can have a good Thanksgiving. But the only thing is, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to or not, because I'm not sure if they're going to be giving out that extra $95 in food money this month. So, but if they do, I'm going to be like, yay, I'll be good, because I'll be able to I'll have plenty in the house. I was hoping that they were, because they did announce it last month that they were going to continue that, but they didn't announce this month whether they were going to pick a day on which day they were going to pick that they were going to actually distribute the extra $95. So I don't know if they're going to do that, because I know they did also raise the food money, the food money budget by a certain amount percent, but I don't know if they're going to also give people the $95 or not. So kind of just wondering, I'm kind of wondering, because it's coming in handy. Everything comes in handy, and everything comes well, but people think I got it so easy and stuff, but there's a lot that I don't say. There's a lot that I don't say, and there's a lot that I'm not saying about my trials and tribulations, and there's stuff that I'm not going to say, but I will say that, I did think some relationships were going to end, and maybe they still will end, because I don't know per se whether I can tell that person that they can walk away or not. It's up to them if they want to walk away and and the relationship, but they are still kind of connected to the arts and the arts and the artist circle that I kind of am a part of, even though they don't have a lot of time for me or a relationship with me or anything I wanted, with between me and them, other than the fact that they do kind of come through at times when it comes to my artwork, and or not my artwork, but like my writings and stuff. They come through, and they're one of the people that really could kind of help, highlight my artwork, my writings and stuff. But whether they stay or not, that's totally up to them. I mean, I can't sit here and like be mad if they choose to choose their dreams and choose to walk away for the sake of just a peace of mind and to be able to do their dreams. I can't necessarily sit here and I necessarily can't sit here and say that I necessarily I necessarily I can sit here and I can necessarily say that I can hate them for that, because I don't hate them. One thing I do, I'm strangely enough, I don't hate them. I've come to my own understanding that even as much as I would like an actual relationship with somebody, and I was hoping it would be somebody like them in the arts or something, where I could actually have a better connection with them, and I could have somebody on that would just get certain things. There's certain things that I want people to just be able to know about and get about, like being an artist and being how to act and how to appropriate yourself in the community and etc. But you don't get that much from people in recovery and mental health systems. You don't get that much, Where I don't feel like people get through are as always, properly, I don't know, but whatever. But anyways, I need to take a drink of something. I only got one hand, so I am gonna get offline at this point, and I am gonna drink the rest of this and then drink the rest of this. But anyways, hope all is well. The holidays are coming up soon. I have no regrets. I'm good.